Welcome back, everyone, to the Song of Waves and Wind, where, just like the last episode, we're beginning with this one with a scout arriving. I just hope that this scout is more loyal than the last one. Hello there.
Travel with care, friend. Dangers are all about.
Please give this message to the Shaura. There is word from Kudzagin. Amamnibi requests aid against a great many Orkai excursions. We are being overrun. Okay, well, I have a feeling I know who's behind these. I presume they're riding under a certain silver banner. Hello, we have a message from a scout. I can't think to provide aid now. Our troubles are numerous as well. Tell her to tell Amalides that we cannot aid her now. Imhular needs to look after her on in this moment. We have nothing for greater Shigana. Ooh, okay. Oh, that's right. This scout was from yeah, she is from yeah, Amali. Yes.
This valley belongs to the Shagani and no one else.
Yes, please thank the Shara for seeing me, though Amali will be disappointed in the Shara's answer. We of the Kud will look after our own. Apparently, Imhular it will as well. Okay, yeah, it looks like an attack from two fronts. Probably. That's probably what's happened. They must have a pretty large army if they can split up like this and still be a major threat to both sides. We've got problems. We've got problems indeed. Well, I suspect if you're looking for aid, it's going to be a problem. Anything in the Cood will have to wait. We need to get the Subraziri all the weapons that we can find and the wagons loaded with supplies for heading south. If the Barshud wants war, he shall have it. Right, okay, so I need to gather fallen weapons for the Subazuri with the Kuranzar and gather provisions for the wagons. Okay, so weapons and provisions. We've got well, okay. Weapons, provisions, weapons. Any more of these anywhere around here? I better hope so, otherwise we're going to have a pretty tough time in the upcoming battle. I think I found enough supplies, so let's take them outside and deposit them. This looks like the right wagon. There we go. Good. Now let's go to Mizadi. Personally, I think if those supplies are enough to supply her entire force, we're in a lot of trouble. Hello! Excellent! Thank you for your help. We will let the soldiers sleep tonight. Tomorrow, we ride out to meet the Barshud in battle. I do grow weary of war, Pine Leaf, but nonetheless, it has become my ready companion. Yes, I just hope it doesn't become the death of us all. I do not long for war, and yet it seems to keep finding me all the same. I tell myself my shoulders are broad, my back will not break. This is my burden alone. Let us meet him then, on the battlefield. We will march south and drive this false Shar from the Imhular. Now, I am just wondering if there's a way to look at their claims and determine which ones have something to do with reality. It could just be two branches from the same family tree, and they're just claiming that their branch is better or something like that. That's always a possibility. Or it could be that there was a dispute long ago about which branch had precedence, and that these are rivals from two different branches in there that have come along in there. They just didn't realize that there were members of this other branch that were around. There's always things like that going on, I'm sure, in these political things. Well, I suppose it's time for us to go and find out how bad this thing goes. Ah, here is our army. We're in a lot of trouble. Oh, are we in a lot of trouble? This is our army. That's what I feared. His forces are numerous. That's the understatement of the week. But our soldiers are of a greater quality. I would ask that you cut through the lines of Mordecai, plant our banner outside the gate, in his first camp, and just inside the gates. Our troops will be heartened and flood into Nisigurum. Be the spear tip pine leaf. Well, okay, I'm good at being spear tips. My Sabuzi will follow close behind you. Right, so I need to defeat Ekamedi forces on the battlefield, 16 in all. Place Mazani's is standard outside the gates of Nisigurum. Place her banner in the first encampment of Bashud's forces, and place the standard just within the gates of Nisigurum. And that's about when the floodgates will open and just wipe us out, right? Right after I finish all of that? Yeah. I know. Let's just say I am not optimistic about a good ending to all of this. You know, reasons. But it does answer a matter of curiosity is exactly what group were the Ekamadi, and that they are a subgroup of the Order Kai. Alright. Okay, and we've got these all over the place. Oh, here's a good place to plant a banner. Alright, now any other enemies I need to deal with out here? F you. I mean, that the odds that this is the end of the story, I think, are almost surely close to nil. In fact, I would be very much surprised if we win this. And that I suspect that the real story is going to be what we do in the aftermath of what I suspect is going to be a real nasty setback. But I could always be wrong. Alright, so I need to place about in the first encampment. Okay, so I just say what is the first encampment. Make sure that alright, so here we can pick out some of these lookouts. Now I could kill all these lookouts that I was trying to avoid last time. And it looks like we've got a few of these cat keepers. Oh, hold on. You know how I am with sorcerers. Go after the sorcerer. And take care of these. Ouch! Take care of the servals they have with them at the same time. Yeah, yeah. I thought there was somebody throwing stuff at me. Aha! Gotcha! Now it's your turn. Alright. How about a little snack before I continue on? Alright, I'm ready for battle. Is this the camp where I'm supposed to be placing my banner? Just within the gates. Oh. First encampment. And just within the gates. Okay, so this isn't... Rude! Well, I guess we're not quite with the gates yet. Let's see if I could figure out where to put this banner. Alright, we could come over here. So I noticed something up this way, so maybe that's the place where I'm supposed to be putting the banner. Well, it looks like I've taken care of my... Alright, we have an area for a banner. Ah, here it is, right over here. So here is the next banner. Okay, now I need... That's just inside the gate. Now we go to the first... So within the encampment itself. Okay. We can do that. Ouch! Now let's see, it says, place the standards at the first encampment of Barashud's forces. We can do that. I think. Ooh. This way. Is this the first encampment here? Sorcerers first. That's the rule. When in doubt, take care of the sorcerer first. Then the lookout. And then I try to find out where is... Where am I supposed to plant this banner? Ah! I think I finally found the place to put this banner. Took me long enough. There we go. One golden lion instead of a silver lion. Ah, now let's regroup with Mazzotti. I placed the banners. We have lost many good Subazuri, but now we must press our advantage. We must move into Nishagurum and find this Barshud. The snake of Ehmat will not long survive without its head, and this bloodshed can be brought to a swift conclusion once he is dead. Well, I'm still not. I'm still not confident yet. We must find Barshud within the camp. Head towards the back, to the Shar's tent. If you find him, defeat him. Shout out when you see him. I will be close, and if I hear you, I will close the distance and end his threat myself. Now go. We must find him quickly. We are outnumbered, and I fear that with each passing moment more of my Sabuji will fall, and this day will be lost. Well, now she understands something close to realistic. So, let's go in and find this rifle. This seems to be the center of the camp. And we have a sorcerer right here. You find no sign of Barshud here. Uh-oh. What is he up to? Well, whatever it is, continue searching for Barshud near the eastern tents, further into Neshugru. Right. So that would be this way. Well, kill the sorcerer. When in doubt, kill the sorcerer. I think that's my saying, right? Close enough. Right, and now I'm in the eastern area, I believe. Let's see if I could... Barshud is nowhere to be found here. Just a bunch of lookouts, apparently. Search for him near the main tent. One would think I would have started with the main tent. That looks like a main tent. Now, let's deal with the lookout instead of avoiding it like the last time we... Well, maybe not the last time. One of the times we came into this area. Oh. Let's deal with that. Well. Barshud. Ah. You see Atagal Barshud's, his what? Okay. Well, it looks like I have to get past these guys first if I'm going to do that. Defeat Atagal, his Umuni. I presume that's some sort of lieutenant or captain or... Whatever he is. We will just have to take care of him and see who's inside of this. Looks like there are a few people in here. Oh, okay. Shuji Umun? Ekamati Umun. Alright, fine. Umuni. Well, whatever, I'm going to have to go into here. Assuming that's who he's talking, the text is talking about here. I've got absolutely no idea. I saw no one with the name that it described. So I'll just have to take care of this champion, take care of that cat. And find out, who am I supposed to kill? Completed. Ekamati Vein of Shagana. Which is rather strange, since I think I only started that deed. Couldn't have had too many in there if that was the case. don't know. I can't find out where in there that deed is. Okay, obviously not the one I wanted. I had a feel. Oh, hold on. That's where he's at. With all the forces that were out here, how was I going to tell which one is him? I suppose I could have tabbed through every single one in the area. Oh well. Rude. Well, at least you're a goner. Atagal runs off, wounded behind the main tent. Pursue him. Right, I'm gonna pursue him. Very quickly. With all the... Ah. Well, can at least get some sort of story of what's going on? Ah. Really? There you go. He didn't get very far. He is not here, you cur. He is too smart for you. He left this small force here to tie up Mizati, the Pretender. Her army is the largest in Shigana besides our own. It would have been inconvenient for her to intercept the Shar as he cuts the glorious path through Kurzagin and Amarul. Amaru has grain enough for all of Ekamat. We never wanted your cursed land. Your soil is fit for nothing but blood and oats. Your Mizati danced right into the tune that was played for her. I may die, that Ekamat is forever. With those words, Atagi's body falls back, and he is no more. Oh. It was a trap, all right. A distraction type of trap. So that she would refuse to help Amaru. Oh. She just refused an important request. Well, time to report. You're not going to like this. No! I don't believe it! What a fool I was! He played me for a fool. My temper. It feels sometimes like a flame that consumes the rest of me whole. We need to end this threat here, and then we need to warn the others as quickly as possible. I thought there were more forces in reserve, but clearly he only left a small portion of his army. Please, help finish the fighting here, and then I have an even more important task for you. What is this task? Well, I guess we'll find out after I defeat a few more forces in the next episode of the Song of Waves and Wind.